Welcome to the Malibu Drive Lunatic Asylum. Built in 1952, this isolated establishment, known to house the mentally disabled and criminally insane, soon became a living nightmare of madness and horror.
There is just so much anguish, pain, and misery that has manifested within the very fibers of the walls and hallways.
20 years after the asylum opened, the state started making financial cutbacks, overcrowding the asylum with more patients, making capacity over 5 times the maximum limit, and firing half of the staff members.
The head doctor at the time, Dr. Ellis Kane, he really had his hands full keeping order and control over the asylum because he had a laundry list of unstable patients. All staff members, guards, doctors, nurses alike, really had to keep their guard up constantly when watching over the patients.
Dr. Kane then lost his sanity due to the disarray of the asylum. In an act of sheer madness, Dr. Kane released all the patients and the asylum turned into a killing spree.
My children,
The guards who were able to survive the attacks were able to subdue the remaining killers with the help of the police once they finally arrived on the scene.
The patients who were detained after the mass killings were taken to other prisons. I was incredibly fortunate enough to have made it out with my life that day. And what was really bizarre is that Dr. Kane was nowhere to be found in the asylum. And the police searched the entire property, but to no avail, and still to this day, he's still never been found.
There were bodies just strewn throughout the asylum. It took the cops and coroners a while to clean up the mess and to bury the bodies in the local graveyard with unmarked graves in the woods. What they didn't know is the spirits of these patients have never fully left. If a body is not taken care of properly, the spirit will unfortunately stay with that body. Me and my team have done many investigations here, and I have to say the most unsettling part of it is the woods. I've seen many full-figured apparitions and heard moans in my ears. Even the way the trees creak and the twigs snap is alarming and unsettling.
Some of the unfortunate souls that are stuck here are stuck in a limbo. And then there are some that are stuck here with malicious intent.
Your objective tonight is to determine whether or not the asylum is haunted. Your investigation will take you to several locations where paranormal activity has been detected. The lobby, the intake medical room, the cell blocks, the execution chamber, the kitchen, the clown room, the morgue, the utility room. You will then exit into the wooded area to investigate these additional areas. The junkyard, the graveyard, and the mausoleum. You must abide by these key rules. No touching the ghouls, props, and set pieces. Stay on the designated path outlined through the asylum and wooded area. If you are in a group, stick together at all times. No rowdy behavior or swearing. This is a family-friendly event. Your investigation will begin now. Good luck.